Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Maria from mariascraftingcorner.com, and I am so excited you guys are here with me today. So, a couple of fun things. I broke my foot last Thursday because why not? And so I am sitting on, well, not sitting. I have a chair here right next to me. Whoops, sorry guys, with where I can just like kind of rest my foot on. But I just want you to know that because I will not be able to have a whole lot of mobility. So hopefully I don't make any mistakes that I need extra paper or extra stuff because it'll take me forever to go and get it. There's that. I that is kind of the reason why I did not have another video for paper pumpkin kits alternatives through the weekend. I was just really trying to get used to it, and I have a boot and it's working perfectly okay, I have to say, but it is what it is, guys. So if you are here, please let me know. I am looking just to make sure everything is connected and it's working well. I had checked my, what's the name of that? Oh, hi, Judy. How are you? I am so glad, Carrie, you're here. I'm so glad, Judy, you are here, guys. I appreciate your support. So I don't know if you heard that piece of me broken my foot. But just want you guys to know that happened. So you guys are mindful that I may not be my best. No matter what, I am here. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate you. Hello, Gary. Hello, everyone that is here. I really appreciate your support. I do have extra cards. I realize that I cannot sit still. I Has it happened to you guys that you're like, I wish I had like a day for just relaxing and not doing anything? And I guess when it's forced, hello, Anne, how are you? When it's forced, you just don't like it as much, huh? It's got to be like on your own terms, I guess. Because I'm like, oh, I have to go and do A, B, and C, and D. And now I'm like, oh, I can't do anything. So Saturday was a pretty rough day just because I couldn't go or do, and so I brought my stamping, some of my stamp sets and my coloring markers, and sat down and colored. And one of the problems I have is that I craft standing up. I don't know why. I have always crafted standing up, and so that is. Well, Miss Judy, if you're gonna come here, that'll be amazing. Yes, I think I will need a nurse eventually. No, I did go to the urgent care, and I've already been seen by the orthopedic, and I don't need surgery, so whoop, whoop. That's the good news. The regular news is that they're just not sure how it's going to heal, so I have to be very careful with it. So my it was my left leg, so my right leg is kind of like really getting strong, is the one I use all the time. But oh my God, Carrie, I wish they do that, right? Like I'm like, oh, the many things that we should teach our dogs to do. I did get, like I was telling you guys Saturday, I just got not all, but some of my markers and took them upstairs where I could sit down and color for a little bit. Hey, Susie, how are you? And just color for a little bit. So I felt a little, busier, but I was really getting so very, very blessed that I work from home, because otherwise it's going to be like endless. They asked me to be on the boot for 3 weeks and then just kind of go and reassess. So I'll keep you guys updated on that one. In the meantime, again, I hope I don't forget anything, because go and get anything is going to be a thing. Let's get started. So, couple of things, guys. I don't want to do a lot of moving parts in here because I don't want to be standing on my one foot for a very long time. But tomorrow is free shipping day. So if you have some paper, designer series paper you've been looking at and have been double thinking and just second guessing and whatever. Um, just the boot, no brace, no cast. So Judy's asking if I have a cast or brace or wrap. Just the boot. They did not want it to cast. She gave me the whole explanation. I even if I tried, I did not pay a whole lot of attention. So she did explain that the reason is that the piece is kind of small and it's in like the end towards the lateral end, and so that it was very hard to kind of attach a little piece with a pin to the other bone because of the ligament. I don't know. She gave me this very eloquent explanation, and I was just like, "You do you. You know what you're doing." Whatever you say, I have no way to refute you, right? So sure. I do keep my boot at all times, even when I'm sleeping. They didn't say I needed to, but the truth is, I mean, when you're waking up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom or whatever, I'm probably going to just get on and forget that I have it. And so I'm just like, nope, the boot is, I'm comfortable enough to at least remind me that this is happening, right? So I was saying, guys, tomorrow, free shipping. So if you have some paper that you want, it's also 50% off. And so it's free shipping. Let me think. I think it's 70 if after $75. So make the most out of that. If you are a demonstrator, I think it's like 40% off, right? If you do the free shipping with the Judy. Judy says that all the bones in the foot are small. You have a point, right? Of course. I guess so. It's a small, so it's a fraction of a small, so it's pretty tiny. um, so make the most out of that. Just remember, I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and if you want to be spoiled by me and don't have a demonstrator, just remember that I have a very nice reward system, and if you just want to go and check it out, you can go visit at Maria and mariascraftingcorner.com. Let's see, I think I'm going to stop there, and if we have something else we can just do it while we are talking here, or I mean not talking, just kidding, while we are crafting here, and maybe towards the end if I manage to do this fast enough. We know that's just wishful thinking. Okay, let's go to the crafting table. So we are going to be doing a pop-up slider. I have told you guys many times, I see cards and I put them in my little list of to-dos, right? And so sometimes I move, I move uh, the cards I want to make back and forth depending on where I'm at, right? Or what is available. I moved this one because I wanted to try the new, and I have it here, the new paper. And if you are not a demonstrator, you don't have access to this. But if you are, you do. These beautiful papers going to be available on July 1st, 2nd. Don't quote me. I'm really bad at these things. Oh my goodness in heavens. This is pretty tight, as you guys can tell. But I have to tell you, I am in love with this paper. Oh, good. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Susie. Susie is just saying that his son had the same thing in high school and he healed without any issue. That's what the doctor said. It was, just don't even stress about it. She said that I have a really good disposition, so I'm going to heal pretty okay. It was so funny. She's like, you're laughing, not complaining. It's going to be okay. And I'm like, I am there with you. So I just hope it heals. So this paper, guys, I am in love with it. It is coming. Oh my God, yes, guy. Hi, Donna. How are you? I am so glad. Donna is on Facebook. Donna, I got your card. Thank you so much. I loved it. And then there's this one. So I feel a little bit weird because I see this paper. Hello, Ida. And I'm like, it's not even summer yet, right? Like we have had so much rain, it does not feel like summer. Like the heat of the summer, I guess. But oh my God, I can't, like, I fell in love with it. It's so bad that I think I'm ordering another one. Because I just loved it. Hello, Deborah. How are you? Oh, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. I am in love with this paper. Same as always. It has, a beautiful background. Um, a back. I keep doing this. A back that is pretty simple, but the pattern paper, the main paper, I don't know how to call it. It's so gorgeous. I'm in love with it. This is the other one. And again, these will be available in July. I want to say July 5th. Oh, God. Yes, this is for the July. This is the July early release, Donna. I am in love with this. So look at these papers. My goodness, isn't it just so beautiful? Well, so Susie is asking about the chickens. I have, my poor husband has had to just done that. He's doing that for now. I'm just getting, so I'm pretty clumsy in general. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? So I don't want to, tempt fate because it all happened. I'm going to put this for a second. Guys, I was saving a chicken from a dog. So the chicken is safe and it's all good. That's what I was doing. I was running after a dog who was trying to get a chicken because we were babysitting for my daughter. And yeah, that's how this happened. But hey, the good news is what good news? Well, I'm relaxing. I'm not cooking. I found out how to craft with one food. That's all good news. So look at this paper. I am totally in love with this, like completely in love with this. And I am not going to go through, look at this. Come on, guys. Look at this. This is so adorable. And as always, it has just a much more useful kind of setting. I'm going to put this aside. If you're a demonstrator, again, I think you need to go get it. It's just so beautiful. And I bought the whole suite, and the whole suite brings, and I'm going to show it to you because in the end, I ended up not using this one. The horse and sleigh. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate your kind words. I love this. It has some beautiful dies as well. Same as always, it has some extra dies. I'll show you the cards I made with this. It's very, very beautiful. And it has, let me put this back in here in the back. Where are they? These gorgeous, they're called snowflakes, adhesive. Oh my God, adhesive backed snowflakes. But these are so beautiful, and it has three different sizes. So anyways, this will be available in July. We as demonstrators had the ability to get some extras. Some beforehand. I'll show you what I made. Oops, here's some leftovers from the cards I was making. Let's get started. Okay, this is a very simple card. Pop-up sliders are by no means a new, a new type. When I see this kind of sliders, I always think of whimsical. Let's be honest. I kind of am stuck with that. I know. But I figured I was going to challenge myself to do something different. And I hope we have good luck. So we're going to try to do it more of an elegant card. We're going to be doing two different things. I usually use a lot of designer series paper. We're not going to be doing a whole lot of designer series paper. And we're going to stay with the bubble bath. These pebble bath, and I want to say gray. Is it gray granite? Yeah, this is the gray granite. Doing well so far, Gary. Thank you. So this is just a regular A2 card, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. I do have the first question of the day, guys. You tell me. I did this with our masks. I always forget their name. The artistic mix decorative masks. I'm using Bubble Bath, and I can use either this one or this one. And I keep thinking I want this one because we're really not going to be able to see much of this. This is just another piece measuring 5 and an eighth by 5 3/8. And so, how do I attach? I'm not sure what you're asking, Gary. Do you mean like this magnetic sheet? Is that what you mean? Or just in general when I am attaching it to get them cut? When I am attaching them to getting cut, I use a variety of post-it tapes, so it holds us in place. If you're asking about this, this is just a oh, you mean like the stamp set? So I changed this because sometimes having them all together, you guys are gonna laugh. I just put some tear and tape here and glue it. Let me know if that's what you're asking, Gary. I'm not sure. Okay, so which one do you want? So this, yes, this is the Pebble Path. Thank you, Elizabeth, which I really, really love. But the decorations were a little too dark, I thought, or it felt dark with the Pebble Path, and so it feels to me, and I'm going to bring this like this so you guys can see what I'm saying. The Pebble Path and the you can really see maybe there, and the gray granite are kind of like warm grays, and this is like just a much lighter tone from this. That's my perception anyways, and so I use gray granite for the rest of the decorations. Which one do you prefer, guys? Did I answer your question, Gary? Let me know. I keep thinking, so let me bring this. This is the other piece. So this is how much we're going to see of it. So really like nothing. But I don't know. I keep wondering which one I want best. So I'll wait for you guys to let me know which one you prefer. Like this will make it much softer, and these will make it much more of a bubble bath statement. You like Donna is on Facebook and she's saying she likes the stencil one. I have to tell you, I like it too. You can't see it, but it just gives it like a soft look. Hence, that's why I created it, right? Like I did this one initially, and guys, I do love this side of the paper. This one, the first one I did. Okay, so let's see. We have stripe. So stripes it is, it looks like, because everybody, even Donna says on Facebook that she changed her mind. So that is super funny. Okay, so we are going to do the stripes. So we can attach this right away. And I don't know how many of you have seen these cards being made. I know they're pretty, I think cards get like popular by times. I don't know, that's my perception. Sometimes I'm like, well, there's a lot of cards from 2018, right? Oh, yes, yes. You're right. Elizabeth is saying that the crumb cake is probably like a softer pebble path. So it's like on different, let me see okay, there's no reflection. It's like on different sides of the tones, I think. If you're going, and you're right, and I'll show you why you're right here in a minute. If you are going more towards browns, this would be the next brown wise. If you're going towards gray tones, then I think that the gray granite will do well. And I'll show you, you're absolutely right, because I actually did that with my markers, and you're going to love it. That's so funny, Elizabeth. You're going to have fun with that. Okay, so we are just going to align these. This is, again, just an eighth smaller than our regular card. I have decided, guys, that I cannot do a whole lot standing. So this paper pack, Donna, is the Delightfully Eclectic. But this is the only piece of the Delightfully Eclectic I'm using today. Most of what we're going to be using today are going to be just cardstock. I did show, just in case. Hi, Tina, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad it's your first time here. Welcome, welcome. We have a super cool and fun community in here. It's small, but we have a lot of fun in this video. um, mm, so Elizabeth say when you stamp it is different than the case. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But anyways, I absolutely love this paper pack, the Delightfully Eclectic, because guys, it has a little bit of everything. Like I was playing with it and it's like, I can't believe how many good, Donna. I'm glad. Donna is saying that she wasn't going to order, but I sold her. It's totally worth it. I love this one. Okay, so this is the first piece. We are not going to need a whole lot more right now with this piece. We're going to put that aside for a minute, and we're going to bring my beloved trimmer. Again, if I am a little bit off, guys, let me know. I think I should have moved this a little bit higher, but here we are. It's fine. We're going to need 3 different pieces of white cardstock. This piece, and I have my cheat sheet here, guys. This piece is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. This piece is 3.5 by 4 3/8, and this is 2.5 by 4 3/4. Now, we're going to work with all of them here in a minute, but the first piece and we're going to create is like the mechanism, and this is guiding from me because I just need this to help me kind of create the rest of the card. You don't need to do it in these sequence, but so the second thing is that it's important is we are going to align these at 3/4 here. You can do it this way just because it's a little bit easier for me today. I'm just going to, instead of moving a whole lot, I'm just going to use the right side of my trimmer. But again, guys, this is why we love this trimmer, right? Let's face it. It is amazing because of all the little perks it has. I'm going to remove the cutting blade because you guys know I make my mistakes and I can't afford to make many mistakes today. And I'm going to score here between 3/4. So let me go back a tiny bit. We are going to create a 3/4 inch all along our card. I'm thinking the word is coming. 3/4 inch edge. It's not edge the word I'm looking for, but it's 3/4. So we're going to use 3/4, which means we're going to align here at 3/4. I can't see very well, so I'm going to move from here, and that is more or less our 3/4. Like I always say, guys, it's much better to not go extra, right? So just do it mindfully, and then we're going to go ahead and go to 3 1/8 here, which is again the 3/4 from here to there. Does that make sense? And now I have my little line in here, and we're going to turn this around and do the exact same thing. We're going to align at 3/4, and we're going to score between the 3/4 inch mark to 3 1/8. Okay, this is probably not exactly it because again I am not border. Thank you, Carrie. That's what I was thinking. Thank you, Judy, for your assistance too. So it's a 3/4 inch border. And now we are going to do kind of the same thing. We are going to align at the 3/4 inch mark here. And now we are going to cut between these. I am not on a whole lot of medications, guys. So it's just my regular me forgetting words. Between the 2 score lines, okay? So, and I always start on the like on the middle because it helps me better to move slowly. I do this slowly. I told you guys I rather cut and snip a little bit extra towards the end than to do it to go extra. So, and I'm going to move here all the way to my other, and I think that does it. And we are going to my other score line. See, I missed here, so we are going to have to adjust this here in a minute, and we're going to do the exact same thing. And all this is because I'm not putting my big head in front of here. But am I aligning this correctly? Oh yes. Phew, guys, I was suffering. Okay, very slowly towards there and very slowly towards here. I am using this little line in here, this little mark, to make sure that I get there to the score line, okay? And we managed to do this fairly okay. A couple of things I did beforehand for two reasons. One is because I didn't want to do it while we're in the live because I don't want to carry the big embossing machine here, the die cutting machine. But I did cut these ahead of time just because, well, good, Tina. That always keeps you is safe, right? It's like just this being safety. Being safer, not safety, being safer. I did this too, so I know which is the top. And this is going to be important now. So from, and this is not correct, as you guys can tell, is not correctly cut. So that's not cool. Did I align this? Of course it's not. Why would it be? Okay, so we said this is 3/7/8. Okay, 3/7/8 by 5 1/8. We're doing it all together. It's fine. But oh, no, this one is too short. Haha, Maria. Wishful thinking. Let's see if I have a bigger piece. No, this was work. This will work. Okay, say 5 1/8. So we're going back to cutting here. And we're cutting at 3 7/8. 3 7/8. There it is. So sadly, we'll have to like forgo that because I'm not going to go back and forth with my foot. But we're going to cut it again and it's fine. Let's see if I'm, yep, 3 7/8. Well, good. Okay, so I am going to align here. Nope, the other way around. Sorry, guys. I'm going to do this a little quicker just because I had to make a mistake, of course. So let's see. And then I'm going to cut in here. I don't know why that happened. That's so weird. I just want to make sure that this is okay so I don't cut it again. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go and do the same scoring in the other side. Okay. And we'll do the first cut and see if it's something in the measurement that I missed. It shouldn't because it's 3/4, so, right? It must have been that I didn't align this correctly when I was cutting. Okay, that's much better, guys. So I just did not cut properly because that happens. So in this case, we would have had something here. So we have to decide which is going to be the top and which is going to be the bottom. In a piece of cardstock, it does not make a whole lot of sense or issues, right? But if your paper has a pattern, it does. And I'll show you here in the ones I do that have patterns why that is important, right? So it doesn't matter here, but we're going to align at, again, that 3/4. And we are going to cut between those two cuts. And this is going to be the bottom now. Okay? There it is. Hey, that worked pretty okay. Let me bring my snips. Ooh, I have brand new ones. Woohoo! That makes me so excited. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Yes, totally true. And now, okay, so we were here at 3. quarters, I am going to move this paper to 1 and we're going to score. If I were doing it here, it would be the same process, right? I'm just using my right side because it's easier because I'm holding my paper. So I'm going to move all the way to the 1 inch. Here it is. And I'm going to remove that cutting and I'm going to score between those two cut lines. Okay. We have our little corner there. And here's what I'm going to do, guys. You're going to laugh. But instead of finding the measurement in here, thank you, Judy. You guys are so funny. Instead of measuring here where I have to put my next score, this is what I did. And it kind of worked very well. And it is, I fold this because this is going to be fold anyways, like that. And I just fold this together. And you see how, let me bring this up here. So this is the score line. And I am aligning this score line with the other score line. Does that make sense? And I am just pushing a little bit. That is where we want to fold. I think if you want the measurements, I think it's like 2 5/8 or 2 1/2 it could be. Bottom line, we are creating an easel, right? It's because this is going to pop up when we pull. And so this needs to be an easel. And we know that for an easel to work well, these two parts, so these and these, need to be the same measurement, right? Again, I was not feeling doing a lot of math today. And so this is, that's the easier way to do it. And we're just going to align this and calculate there. And that's where the line, my folding goes. And there, we just score there and then we fold. And see, it's pretty good. Let's see. Can you guys see? So this score line, the second score line, is aligned with the top. And that way these two pianos are the exact same measurement. And we did not have to do any math for that. So you're all welcome. Okay, I'm going to remove this in here. And I'm going to bring my bone folder to get that. And I am going to also fold this. So we're folding this one valley and this one mountain. And I'm just going to straighten this up, fold this again, and bring my bone folder. And you can fold this, you know, use your bone folder however you want. Bottom line, this is the mechanism, right? It pops up from here, and that's the mechanism. Okay, so we have this part done. And yes, guys, you may not believe this, but I am actually using just white. Even I don't believe that. We are going to bring these piece because we're going to need this next. At least that's my sequence in my head. This is what's going to be attached to create the mechanism in here. And I brought these. I bought this, the Elegant Edge Tag. My goodness, it has a cool name. Elegant Edge Tag Topper, guys. That's quite a name. It fits a smaller piece, but you can just go ahead. Of course, we turn it back. We align this as best as we can, right there. And I am turning it around to make sure that it is more or less on the same. It's centered, right? Sometimes it just is not as centered as we want. But hey, again, this is paper crafting. It's not perfect crafting. And I'm just putting my hand here so I can take this off and put it in there. And yes, we will have some extras because this, of course, is a little bit bigger. And so I just bring my snips and cut that. Okay. We are going to decorate the top of this piece because this is what we're going to be able to see when you pop up. And I have, if I find them. Oh, yeah, of course. I am using my two favorite, I think this is absolutely true at this point in time. My two favorite florals from the new catalog, the Darling Details and the Texture Florals. I just fell in love with them. I cannot help it. And this is going to be a birthday card. And so I'm going to put in here a happy birthday. And so I'm going to use this beautiful happy birthday from Darling Details. Let me see, where is happy birthday? There it is. And I'm going to get this in I'm going to bring the gray granite, and so I don't have to put my big head on top, in front of you. I'm bringing my Misty, which makes it a little bit easier. Ding, 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 there you go. And I'm aligning these with the grid, which is completely aligned in here, so it helps. And putting that there, probably there's a good spot. And we're bringing our friend, our happy birthday there. I'm centering as best as I can and hoping it is sort of straight. I'm just making sure my big head is not right there. Let me see. It seems straightish to me, but that's one of the good things about these stamping positioning tools, is that they have grid in here, so you're able to kind of make sure it is straight. I'm going to move this in here so it does not move at all. It looks like it's fairly centered and it's straightish enough. So I'm going to bring my gray granite, just ink that, and we're going to go ahead and press. And that looks fairly okay. Here's my very, very messy rag that I keep. And now we're going to bring this out. Let me bring my chamois so I clean these. And it's not making messes in there. Okay, that's done for now. And we are going to bring a piece from the Texture Florals. And I'm going to bring these dots. I don't know how you call these really. I have no clue. I'm just going to call them dots. But it's a great decoration. And I'm going to bring my bubble bath. And we're going to make some fun details in here. Right? And I'm going to stamp off in here. So we just have different colors of it. I told you, Susie. Judy, yours are already gone in the mail. Gone, gone, gone. There's not even like a concern about that. They were gone today. They left today, so they're ready. And I'm just stamping off and stamping off again and stamping on top, so it kind of has a lot of continuity. There you go. And I'm going to kind of decorate a little further just in case. There. Okay. Just in case it pops up when it pops up. I think it needs a little bit more here. Let's see. And that's the beauty of these, is that it's just, decoration. I don't know how to call it better. It's just little dots that decorate. So I love them. And the next step, let me remove chaos out of here because that's what it is. We're going to adhere these to this piece. I'm always so fearful when I'm wearing white. Well, when I'm wearing white too, because I do get dirty easier. So these edge needs to be glued and aligned with this edge. This card is a tiny bit bigger, so this piece is a tiny bit bigger than this opening, and I like it that way because I feel that it just slides better. You'll see what I mean with the others. That's when I changed the measurements. So we're going to align this and then it'll just pop up. Thankfully, this seems that it's going to be visible, and we'll just use some ribbon here to attach this instead of getting the opening, just because, again, I don't want to come back and forth with my foot. So let's go ahead and bring, and I'm going to bring, I'm going to bring glue. And we're going to put some glue in here. And we're going to adhere this. Again, just this needs to be centered. So this piece, you need to look at it, how centered it is. And then adhere with this. And just try to make it as aligned with both edges as possible. It's not working with me, but you guys know that happens often with me and glue. For those of you that are new in here, glue and I are not exactly good friends, but I've been using it a whole lot lately. Okay, this seems to be okay. Let me see. Yep, it does. Ta-da! And that's the whole mechanism. Oh, I was going to say, it looks a little bit not working. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but my glue is kind of like spewing glue. I don't like when that happens, remember? I know, Judy. I love that about you. Okay, go back again. I move it too much, guys, so don't move it that much. And we are going to align this. There we go. That is good enough. We're going to give that a minute. So that's what's going to come up and pop up. Now, the next step is this. So I aligned this in here. I mean, I seriously saw demonstrators gluing this into the cardstock and stamping in them. I will never do that because I'll probably have to rip it off. And you guys know that. So what I did is I'm going to center this here as best as I can. I'm going to pull my thingy up. It's not pulling up because I'm holding to it. There we go. There. And I'm going to bring a pen. Yes, you can get yourself, some assistance. I'm going to bring a pen right there. So that tells me more or less where my lines are. So this is the bottom and these are my lines here, right? So that's where I can stamp. And I'm going to bring this beautiful, beautiful, where is it? Stamp saying sentiment that says birthday blooms to you. And I feel it's just so appropriate for this card. And so I'm going to kind of go back in here. That's more or less where it goes. And I just want to make sure where this goes up, right? So I know that I'm putting my stamp and it's going to, my sentiment, and it's going to be seen, right? So that seems like a good placement. So it has to be towards the bottom. So right there, more or less, there's our imaginary clear tape. I don't know what that is, Gary. You'll have to send me the link. I don't know that. Which is new because I'm like here, crafting addict. So I got everything I need and everything I don't need. Let's face it. Again, let's try not to get my big face in front of you all. Or my big head. I wish it was my face. That'd be funny. It's like a super close selfie. Okay, so I'm putting my things in here, aligning this as best as I can. I'm centering as best as I can. And that's not going to be seen, but I don't want it to be messed up. Let me put this away. No, this one goes here. Sorry, guys. Just don't want to mix and match. Okay, and that seems fairly straight. And for this one, I am actually going to use, I think I want to use the bubble bath. I'm a little bit scared because it's quite light, right? What you guys think? It's pretty light, huh? I mean, I can see it well. Let me stamp it again. And go for it. And yes, that's one of the beauties of the Misty, right? That you're able to stamp. And I think that second time, like, really, really cleared that out or make that a whole lot better. Okay, removing that. And we're going to bring these. And of course, I have my little in here. And now I am going to bring one of these the flowers in here. Oh, the you guys can laugh. I read clear tape. So Gary, sorry, I do know what what turn tape is. No, no, it's me. It's me just reading, misreading. It's so funny. Thank you, Judy. So now I can't only not speak English correctly. I can't read English correctly. It's my foot. That's what it is. Oh my God, that is so funny. That's really funny. And I'm going to bring these. Okay, so I can barely see them, but I'm going to bring the flower in here. And, ooh, no, no, don't get too excited, Marie. I'm going to bring the flower in here, and I'm just thinking I want the leaves, so I create some contrast. Where are you, leaves? Here. Oh, Donna, because the Stamparatas, they retired the Stamparatas. They did. It's very sad, but they did. And I'm just going to I'm kind of putting this is just an extra decoration. We don't need it, but it looks cute. So I'm going to put a little bit of these in here. We're not going to really see this. So Donna was asking why this is happening. Why we're using other. Yeah, they just got rid of the Stamparatus, and so I figured I went back to the Misty just because if somebody's interested in getting a Misty, I have the link down below to Amazon, and you can get it there. And I'm just putting this one in here. Okay, you can't see because of the reflection. Can you see? Oh no, you can see. So I'm aligning this leaf with the bee here. So I'm hoping it doesn't go on top. And there we go. And there was something in there. That's so weird. Okay, I'm cleaning my stamp. Judy, you're so funny. You make my day. Thank you. Yeah, I swear to God, I read clear tape, and I was like, oh, that's something I don't know about. And yeah, it happens. Okay, so let's remove back out this. So, because I am such an OCD person, so my next step is I put this back here, this in here, and oh, but Stampin' Up, I guess within the policies, you are allowed to. So Donna is asking that she knows that the Semperatus is retired, which of course she does, but that Stampin' Up doesn't sell the Misty. I know that from the policies it says very clearly that you can use something that Stampin' Up doesn't sell. I have to tell you, Donna, I kind of like the Misty a little better. Um, there's a couple of things, and we can get into detail maybe another time, just because I don't want my right leg to get too, too tired. But yeah, I like the Misty a little better, to be fully honest with you. Um, Maybe it's my perception, but I have had much better luck with the double stamping or stamping twice with the Misty than I had with the Stamparatus. And I am just not, I just don't know if it's just coincidence or what. But that's the reason why I used it. I had the Misty way before I became a demonstrator, so I can use both, either or. But I think that probably what it is, it's just that if somebody's interested in getting the Misty, then you can probably get a percentage from Amazon, or I'm not what's the name of that? I'm not contracted. I'm not okay, I forgot. the word. I don't have anything going on with Misty at all. I just have Amazon links of things, because the truth is most of the things I buy at Amazon. So like the rest of the things are on the Stampin' Up, and so I just have a link to that one there. But I think that my thought, Donna, is that it's because of that they just are able to get links with Amazon or with Misty, the actual vendor, and they get a percentage from that. That's what I would think. Okay, so this is how this is going to look, and I need to move this a little further up, as you guys can tell, and I love that. Now, I mentioned I'm OCD, right? So I'm going to leave these, whoops, there, and I'm going to hold it all together, making sure still, I didn't move it. No, I didn't move it. I'm going to put this in here, make sure where this is going to go, right? Like kind of eyeballing it. And then I'm going to move in here. That's where we're at. So I'm with one hand, I'm holding both of them. With the other hand, I'm just holding the piece I stamped, the inside piece. Oh, I've never seen that one, Ida. Oh, really? Oh, how interesting. No, I have never even seen that one. I'm a simple person. If I find something that works, I rarely ever get something extra. See, you are totally right. That was one of the things I liked about the Stamparatus. But so Donna is saying that she liked the removable plates from the Stamparatus, and I love that. I have not tried the Team Holt stamp tool, not stool. That's the word. Thank you, Ida. Affiliate. Okay, so with one hand I'm holding both of them. With the other one I'm holding just this stamp piece, the one that goes inside, and that way I have an idea where this goes. And now I move this, and now I keep this in here. And you guys know I do that very often, so that way it's kind of centered and I don't have to struggle with it. And for that, of course, I bring my glue, maybe there. Okay, I'm still holding tight to that. And I'm just putting some glue in there. And I moved it, of course. But see, I'm saved here because, of course, this got straight lines here. So I know that I just move it straight there. And then we're going to bring the other side. And we're going to put glue on it. I've seen some demonstrators that are very, very, I don't know what the word, but they just like kind of slide the stain tape from behind. It looks very cool. I have not even tried to do that because, yeah, it's not. And so these will now go here, right? And this is how the card is going to look. We still have to decorate it, so don't despair. It's not this simple. We're going to put glue on the sides, not on the top, but on the sides. Do same as always, right? Do yourself a favor and put, glue on the corners. Not so much glue that is just going to just go over, but glue all over. And yes, I am preferring glue because it gives me some flexibility. So this is, here we go. I'm making sure this looks good. It looks good there. It looks good there. Ta-da! Okay, so this is the first part of the card. And I love how this looks. I love the color combination. It's just so super cute. Now, I'm going to give this a couple more minutes and I'm going to show you what I have. So this is, yes, you guys figured that much. The Darling Details little frame, which I absolutely love. I don't know, you can't see it. Yes, you can see it there. I adhere a piece of acetate to this so I can work on this frame alone. You can totally cut this and make the frame just like that. I wanted it, I don't know why. I did cut it. I don't know what is that. I did cut it on its own. And it was a little flimsy to just be like hanging, so I left it square. This is a 2 7/8, let me see, I don't want to lie to you, piece by 4. I think 4, it was 4 by, yeah, 2 7/8 by 4 piece of bubble bath cardstock. And guys, if I say pebble bath or bubble path, I just, yeah, can't help it. So this piece is the one that's going to go in here. Okay. And this is what's going to come up. And now we have, like, we're going to decorate this. And it's just going, I hope it's going to look super cute. Okay. And so just for the record, I just noticed that the tag needs to be a little bigger, because what I want is for these to be sliding inside and not outside. Can you see that? So I would make it, instead of 2.5, I would use the probably 2 3/4. Judy, I completely agree with you. The Stamparatus was good. Again, I did have a little bit of that inconsistency, but that could be totally user error, right? I have to be honest. I can totally be me. I am just doing that because if somebody wants to buy the Misty and is watching this and wants to use my link to Amazon, then I earn, I don't know, whatever, a tiny, tiny little amount of money. It's just like cents. It's ridiculous, but it's fine, right? Like you build the business little by little, and my goal is to have a business for when I retire, and I'm like 50, so I have a few days extra to work this out and make this a real retirement possibility. Okay, so back to my little cha-dan. This is everything I have. I'm sorry about the glare, guys. I always have tons of little thingies I cut. I also cut a little piece of the smallest. No, I don't think it's the smallest. One of the tailor-made tags. I love this. You guys know this. And I just stamped the hello there and used that gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I wish I had it here. I forget how it's called. It's called cheer ribbon. I think it's 3/4, 3/8, 3/4, I think, or 3/8. I don't know. Cheer ribbon, and it comes in a combo pack. And I love, love this little piece. And it just has this. That's that same flower that I chose initially. Just stamp a little bit, a few stamp offs, and just the main one. I love this little piece. It's going to bring so much cuteness to our decoration in here. And then I have all these little pieces that flowers are from Texture Florals, and the dies are from Texture Florals. And guys, I just love these leaves. I think there's one more, this one. These leaves are so awesome for decoration. These are just dies. And oh my God, I just love when they have that, because it's just so useful, right? And so these, as you can tell, this is the one that is the gray granite. And so the whole goal, I'm going to bring our little flowers in here. Ta-da! So that's not in your eyes. And we're going to build this way. So this is going to stand up, right? So I am going to go ahead, put this straight, and I'm going to glue the bottom to this. And actually, same as I've done when there's this, I'm going to use my glue in here. It's just a little bit easier. And then I am just centering this as best as I can, so I can see that I can put glue in all these areas here. So I'm making a little mark with my nail there, so I know more or less where it goes, but I am putting some glue in here too. Okay, and that way we make sure that is glued and centered. I'm moving these, so you have to put whatever you have to put on top of that score line. So I'm being mindful of that. Here's my score line, and I'm putting this there. Now I'm just going to go ahead and glue this as best as I can. In this case, I probably should have used tear and tape. Okay. I'm just making sure it did not glue that way. It's not gluing very well for whatever reason. Okay. We're going to leave that there for a minute. And we're going to start decorating this. No, it's still not gluing well, and I'm not sure why. But since I said I should have brought tear and tape, I'm going to bring the tear and tape, right? Makes sense. So I'm going to bring turntape here. I think there's not a problem with this side. I think the problem is going to be with the sides because they're not too wide and this is wider. So I'm just going to cut a little piece. Whoops. And I'm going to cut this in half. And it doesn't matter if it's not straight because nobody's going to see this, which is, I'm saying that because it's not going to be straight. You guys know that. That's the only thing I wish Stampin' Up! Did have, and it's turn tape that is thinner or not as wide. We had, I think it was, that's good. I think it was for one paper pumpkin kit. Yes. Oh, thank you, Donna. So Donna is just talking about, again, about the Misty and how that kind of end up and why, I end up moving to the Misty. And I'm putting those two little pieces, those two tiny pieces in there. So that was a good calculation. And in this mess, oh my God, I hate when I make mess and I don't even know where I put my... Oh, so Carrie is saying that she sees what I'm saying about the Stamparatus, and Deborah is saying that she's had the same issues with the Stamparatus and realized there was a bit of movement in the acrylic top part. Not a user ever. Thank you, Deborah. um, you know what? It's just a weird thing. I don't know. And again, I mean, sometimes you're working in a rush and things don't work the way they are, so I don't know, but that was kind of my experience. And Elizabeth is saying that she shared. Thank you very much, guys. If you can share the video, I would appreciate it. Okay, so again, I'm putting these in here, centering as best as I can. As you guys can see, I put the turn tape on the piece where, whoops, this is not happy. Oh, I see why. There it goes. Okay, in the piece that is in here. So I'm just going to attach these as best as I can on top of that score line. And I'm centering these again just as best as I can. And that is there. I'm going to open this a tiny bit for some reason there. It's like just misbehaving in here. Okay, I think that will do. And now we have it. There, that's how it's going to look. So it's going to look cute once we start decorating. This one is probably going to go on top, but let's bring some of the flowers. So I have the big, and these are all in bubble bath because I really like that color. And I'm going to put this one up here. And this one, I don't know why I'm doing this standing up. I'm going to put it back in here. There it goes. And now we're going to create with this. So let's see. This is going to go on dimensionals, but I need to build my scene kind of setting. So I want, we can't put this stuff in here because yes, it will be, it will be in the way. But if you want to put something, you can decorate some stuff in here. Like right here, because these, let me show you, these just will go inside. The only thing you have to be careful of is where you put your sentiments. So it does not go, it does not cover them. But other than that, it just works well. I still want this, so I can tell that this one needs to go on the top and there. Probably one of my favorite ones is this one, this piece. I love it. Love it. And then I'm going to bring some of these white in here, which is going to be probably like that. Oh no, I'm going to bring this one and I'm going to put this. So I really love this color combo like this. So I know that it needs to be here, not higher than that, but there. And let's see. So this one's going to go like that. And the setting, and probably I'm going to bring another one of my pieces. Let me see. Where is that one? Well, I'm going to use this white one. Haha, it happens. Because I want contrast, right? So I want this white one here. So we're just building our little scene and see what we really need. I think this one is going to go on top in here, and then this big one is going to come in here like that. We have a couple of other flowers. Oh my God, in heavens. And I can probably put this one underneath. I'm thinking there. Not sure, guys. What you think? But maybe use this one instead of that one. That may be the easiest way. And get this one in here. Okay, that's taking some. And I think I may put this one on top. We'll see. So I'm going to start putting this together, and I think we'll work on this together. The other thing is I do not like these very much, like the edge. I know it's not super noticeable, but it's noticeable to me. And so I kept thinking of just putting some of the flowers in here. Some of these flowers, right? So like you can put them like that and kind of just disguise it a little bit. And like I said, it will be able to have some movement back and forth. I did try this one with the stems looking like that. I did not like them in 2 different colors. I was thinking of using probably Berry Burst or Moody Mauve, but I was doing this sitting down upstairs, and so I did not have those colors with me. And that's how life looks. Okay, so let's move these pieces first, and let's start with these 2. Okay, I'm just going to put some little drops of glue all over in these beautiful leaves. I'm going to clean those because I did not pay attention. So this is the side I need to put the glue mostly. Okay. And I want this. I'm going to close this well so I know where to put this. So this is going to go out there. So you'll be able to see it like that. And I really love things when they are off. Oh my God, it's an hour already. Guys, I need to do something about being more, being faster with this. Definitely, I'm not. And I'm going to put this one in here. And again, it's going to be off on the other side, a little bit lower. And this one, I'm going to put in here. I'm still debating if I want it. And it's obviously, you know, double-sided. I'm not sure if I want it movable or not. I think I want it movable. So we'll see if we're able to do that. I'm going to bring this piece that's going to come here. And so I'm going to put just glue on this area here. And again, just being mindful that it is within the perimeter so it fits in an envelope. This piece that I really love, guys, I can tell you how much I like this piece. It's just so beautiful and so decorative, right? And I'm moving these because there's a lot of white, right? So I'm moving these around here so you can see all the colors too coming together. And where's my other piece? I think I want this one inside though. More like, nope, not there. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut this because it does not make sense to try to use the whole piece if it's not going to fit, right? Hey, Donna, thank you. I appreciate that. And so I'm going to put this one in here. And we are actually going to use, I'm going to put this one there. I'm going to use, oops, Maria. There. I'm just trying to be mindful that it will not be in the way, right? When we move this back up. And I'm going to use these 2 to decorate in here actually. So we'll do that. And now we'll bring our flower here. I think I'm going to bring this one. Let's see. Let me see one thing. I have another one of these. Would that be too much, guys? Like if I put this one like that and that one there? Maybe like there? I don't know. What do you guys think? Too much? I'm a friend of too much, and you guys know that. I'm always like, oh, let's over decorate. No, this is the same one. I have this other one. No. I'll wait to see what you guys say. This will go on top, and because this is going to have dimensionals, I think I'll be able to just put this one underneath like this. You know, like this. So it will be, you will be able to remove this if you wanted to. I'm still debating, guys. Anyways, let's see. In the meantime, while we decide that top, I'm going to put these two little ones in here, and I'm going to cut this piece, and we'll make two different leaves, and we'll have these like that, and these are not noticeable. Oh, you know, that's a really good idea. Carrie's saying that this could be would be a great wedding card. I didn't think of that. Guess I just don't have too many weddings in my horizon right now. Let me make sure. But that's a great idea. Yes, it's kind of a delicate type. And that was like my whole goal was for me to make, you'll see the others are not so delicate. The others are kind of like crazy. No, not crazy, but they're fun. Okay, I'm putting the glue in this side. So remember, you don't want glue anywhere here that it will be in the way of the moving piece, which that will make. And I'm going to put this on dimensionals so there is more space in there. And guys, just if you have questions, these are the dimensionals I get from my paper pumpkin kit. I always reuse them. I don't always use all of them that come in the kit, and so there. So I'm putting those there, making sure that it still goes. So we have that one there, and then we open and it will look like that. Oh, thank you, Judy. I'm really glad you guys like it. Okay, so there's that. So what did we decide? Do we want maybe another piece? So I have taken an executive decision. I think I'm going to put this one in here and then this one on top. And I'm going to put this one like underneath here so you can see a little bit of contrast, I guess. And then I'm going to put this friend, of course, in dimensionals. I'm going to move that one there. And that goes like that. Oh, don't move, friend. Stay. I'm just making sure this will fit in there. Yeah, I think this needs to be a little further, like on this side. Okay. So there we go. And now we'll put this one in here. Aw, isn't that so cute? Look how cute it looks. And then it goes like this. And you have hello there, birthday blooms to you. And that's what I was telling you. I didn't calculate that you can barely see it. But it also has happy birthday in here. Oops, there's a little piece of left over there. And there it goes. That's our first one. Let me remove everything and I'll show you the other ones I made. I think it's really, really cute. So this is a happy one. Ta-da! I'm using the bird's eyes, and this is just so adorable, right? Look at that. So it's hello there, thank you, and just a little bird on top, and I just absolutely oh, thank you, Judy. I appreciate it. Isn't this so super, super cute? I just love this one. So bright and happy, and I love it. And the other two are Christmas cards using that new suite. So this one, and I made this one horizontal. I just wanted to try a little bit like something different. I have the measurements for this one too, and I will include those measurements down below. And so this one pops up and just the carriage pops up. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, I love the idea, right? I absolutely love the idea. And so you can have this one. As you can tell, I kind of did not put that fully straight, but I love the idea. I cut some of that snowbanks kind of to cover what I was telling you guys. I like in this one, I don't know why in this one it doesn't bother me that much, but in this one it did. And so I just cut a few snowbanks there. And then this is the other one I did using that paper. This is a little simpler and I'll show you why, because I used the paper itself as the background because it had that little fox. And I just love that, right? Anyways, this is the other one I made. And I am in love with this one too. There's quite a delay in the video. I am not sure. Maybe it's my video that is delayed. I don't know. I hope there's not a delay. Guys, can you hear me? I'm just gonna chip here. See if you guys can hear me. Okay, I just sent a message. There's some delay, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, so these are the 3 cards. So I absolutely love this paper. Look how beautiful this is. And it's supposed to be matching with petal pink, but I really like the Moody Mauve and the Bubble Bath. I think like they look better than the petal pink for whatever reason. That just made more sense to me. And I love this one. And this is using Perch on a Tree. And I love this one too because this has, again, I am just using that same paper. So I did not have to make a whole lot of decorations with this. And kind of doing what we did in this one, in the one we just did. I'm using those little dots to create some texture on the tag. I'm not sure if you guys are hearing me. I hope you are. So guys, these are the 4 cards you have. Don't forget that if you share and comment down below, and if you've been here in the live, I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys can hear me, but oh, yeah. Yeah, so, but there has not, so just Carrie is just letting me know um, that she can hear me, but it's delayed. Has there been a whole lot of buffering? Because I did not see it on my video, but I am not sure. Like, I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to the video on its own. So if you guys can tell me. Anyways, these are the cards. Let me bring, though, whoops, that one's getting a little bit stuck in there. There we go. Let me bring, so we have either the Very Burst or, I just thought it needs some, where's the others? Come on, guys. Oh, or the Fresh Freesia. I think I like the Very Best. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I'm glad you like it. Or maybe the Pebble Path. And we can just put, I'm just going to bring some of the Pebble Path in here. And I'm going to put one in there and then, oops, let's see. That one is a little rebellious. Let's see. You see how rebellious it is? Okay. That looks super cute. Oh, Donna, I'm so thankful that you like it. And yes, it is delay. I am way ahead. So I'm going to wait a little bit. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's getting stuck in here. That is my fault. I should have not done that, but I did. So again, if you're going to do, maybe use the dimensionals instead of gluing. That's what we have, dimensionals. I'm just pushing it a little bit like that. There you go. I am so glad you guys like it. Thank you. So thank you so much for being here with me today. Oh, thank you, Sunshine. I'm so glad you like them. And thank you for participating. The last thing we need to do, and now I am going to move to my computer. I didn't want to do that earlier because I was a little bit scared that oh, the bird, the last one. Yes, I love that perch. That is super cute too. Let me see. I'm going trying to get to not that there. So it is connecting. Let's see. So the last thing we need to do is getting our raffle for last week. And let's see. Here's the raffle. Ta-da-ta-da. There are all the names, everybody that commented either in YouTube or in Facebook or was in the live. And so I am just going to go ahead and some drum roll. And now it doesn't want to go. Oh, Maria. Okay, drum roll again. There it goes. Woohoo! It's going. And it is Susan Geist. Susan, yay! You're the winner of the card from last week. If you, I will touch base with you via YouTube. If you are hearing these, let me know. All I need is for you to send me an email to Maria at mariascraftingcorner.com. And let me go live here. And with your address, and I'll send that card to you. Guys, I think that's all I have today. I sure hope you enjoyed today's video. Oh, thank you, Judy. Okay, thank you, Ida. It was a little bit confusing. I am so glad you liked the sleigh card, Carrie. This is very, very easy to make, but this is just so cute to just get. Oh, okay. Did I come back? Woohoo! I'm back. Yes, Elizabeth, I did color them. I used our stamping blends, and um, it just includes, I think it's Misty Moonlight, and I don't have the boho blue, so I had to get creative with that. I used balmy blue to kind of create the offset, and for the horse, I used one of my favorite sets color tones for. These are the skin tones, and it's the skin tone 100, the 500, and the 300. And I actually stored them together like this. I stored the colors I like together that work well together. So these skin tones to me like work really well. So you have three different colors, right? Like a darkest and a middle one and a lightest one. And so those are the ones I use for the horse. Oh, just saying here, going back to who was telling me about the using the crumb cake. So the bird I use the light crumb cake with the gray granite and the pebble bath in here in this bird there. It's harder to say because of course it's been blended, but that I use them all there. So that was funny. That's when you were saying about that. That was just so funny. Oh, thank you, Ida. I am so glad you guys like them. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I know this was a little bit of a longer video. It always is. I just talk too much, guys. I need to like tone it down a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations to Susan. And again, Susan, I will be touching base with you via YouTube. If you really want your card and you want to be part of the raffles, I do suggest that you come like the next week or within that time frame and check out who won because I will make the raffle in here so you guys know this. Thank you, Gary. Yes, there is, huh? So thank you all so much for coming, be my crafting buddies. I do appreciate you all. Hopefully there are no issues this weekend, and I'm able to do the paper pumpkin kit. Oh no, no. Let me. I don't know what it is. It is so weird. Um, I did the testing. Before. Thank you, Donna, and thank you, Gary, for letting me know. Um, I don't know what's happening. Like I did the testing for the internet, and the internet is doing great. It's not the internet. So I am guessing is I don't know what it is. I removed everything, so I'm so sorry, guys, that it was not um, smooth about that. I'll keep doing research. Maybe it's the software I am using. I am not sure about that, but I'll keep doing research to make sure that there's no stopping starting because I have not heard that from the past or in the past. I mean, I'm pretty sure there were times that there were a little bit delays, right, but not consistently. So I will keep doing research to figure out what's going on because, like I said, like I checked the internet uploading capability and it was doing great just before I went online or went live, not online. And so I'll have to keep doing research. I'm not sure what is happening with my internet or with my software or where the miscommunication is. Guys, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you all and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, thank you. Really, Judy? I like that one very much. And the coloring, I have to say, it was amazing. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day and have a blessed week. Thank you.